Hello friend and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War East. We're gonna continue these winter turns here. It's been so long, but yeah, let's keep going. I think we're very close to the point where I'd be saying like, hey, I might want to get some fighters back down in the south at least, given the fact that I don't want to say the snow is slightly diminishing, but it does really look like they have somewhat less snow than anywhere else. So I'll give it one more turn, and then at least in the south I'll be putting those fighters back. I think that should be fair. Meanwhile, we'll start reorganizing, etc. There are a lot of things to do here during this turn, so I think let's just get started. So, first of all, we'll have the additional reinforcements over in the north by train, and those additional reinforcements, well, we do. Let's get that third finish off of the train here. They can move into that hex. That's great. Because I think then what I can do is I can move you down, you here to plug those gaps. That gets those Finnish forces there. This infantry division is not even doing that bad. So I actually think I might well, let's see. So I didn't know I had another HQ here. Is this a second one? Well, how is the 18th Army doing? So, first of all, I do need the 58th to stay in Leningrad to refit. Then, this motorized corps needs to move ahead. Let's put it into Muga. Then we have the 121st. They are very fatigued as well. Let's have them rest too. Now, if like they don't seem to be going that way yet, but what I want to do here, they're gonna attack these heavy woods again. I feel like it's probably a good idea for this turn to just move these there and then leave them there. Move these guys up, get them off of the train, and then next turn I'll be placing them on that hex. I don't really see these guys going here and destroying that 8th Panzer Division in that location for now, so I think they'll be okay doing that. Then I'll put these guys under the 50th as well, and that should work out fairly well. I can get quite a few more units out there, so let's get both of these in Muga. They'll be fine. I might not even need these HQs, but let's just move that HQ onto Leningrad then. So there's the 3rd unit. I just rather feel like the Finnish forces should be up north here, and let's just have them hold that particular region. So at that stage, you're at 999. I guess we have the 38th Corps and the 26th. So you can be put under the 26th. There we go. 38th is the other Finnish Corps. Alright. There we go. Meanwhile, 18th Army is at 27 out of 27, so that's looking well. Alright, so I think as far as the north near Leningrad, it's been forced enough. I still have these 2 infantry divisions that might get sent further down south. I don't really need to worry about that stuff that much. Let's put... oh, I see. Okay. Now, in this general area, having a bit of a problem. So, first and foremost, I don't know. I do want to get these guys to join together and just... It's kind of like keeping them separate. If I move them there, they can still move back. The thing is that I want both of these to move into Rzhok. Wow. 6th Infantry Division. It's really ready, supposedly. I can hardly believe that. Wow. Now, Torzhok. This is all part of the 26th, 162nd. This unit is also down to about barely anything. Definitely not looking too great here. Right, I'll focus them all on Torzhok and where's Firovo? That's this. Right, so there's a big gap in between here, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. It's probably yeah, I'll have to keep things like this. Let's move both of them into this hex. That at least will help some. Although probably barely anything. Alright, I do have the 110th. That I can move up somewhat. However strong they will be by the time that they arrive there remains to be seen. But let's disband those fortified units too. Yeah, let's move this. Oh, no, never mind. This is part of the 16th Army. That's no good. 50th Corps. Let's reorganize a bit then. Is this a city? I guess. So this should be part of the 10th. And then you should be part of the 20th. Alright. It's also not looking too amazing. First of all, I need 5th Panzer to move back to Rzhev. Refit there. And the... Do I have anything there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so I have these two refitting there now. Not Vyazma. 2nd Panzer is somewhat back for action technically, but not too big a fan there. Let's actually take a look here. So as for 17th Panzer, not necessarily looking to move those either. Wow. Really? That's insane. Oh, so really bad for me. But nothing I can do. "27th. I should put you on the 27th too. And then you should be put in the 9th Corps. So after the reorganization, I don't need to move in through here. You guys do need to reorganize though. Let's see. Let's move the 239th over to Bryansk. They're not gonna do a whole lot else anyway, so they might just as well recover there for the time being. I have no clue whether the railroad is fixed there. No. And why wouldn't it, indeed? That would make sense. At least they're repairing this, so then we'll have at least this entire railroad. Yeah, that's quite useful. As I said before, so I can get my units into Voroshilovgrad. But those units are ready. These are unready. These guys too, they won't make it into the city this turn, but I guess they will later. These guys, interestingly enough, they did hold. It's a pretty good attack, but I'll leave it at that for the moment. These fortified zones are taking some of the supplies. 4th Mountain. I guess they are there. They have nothing else there, so. Now that well, basically we're getting regular. I think. Oh no, we'll continue to have Blizzard there. I actually thought it looked different, like last episode. Really? It looked like these were a lot smaller. That's so weird. Well, I suppose I'll put them there. Ultimately, it doesn't really contribute that much. But can I? Yeah. That's still slightly better than anything else, so let's just put this under the 11th Army for the moment. Like, obviously this exhausted them a lot, but 11th Army. Like, it's better than this 5,000 strength cavalry unit. It also frees up a spot at Makivka. I guess I'm gonna put that Panzer division in there. And also immediately take it off to the train again. So that goes there. There we go. Then nothing needs to be done about those areas except that these are in bad shape. It's here. It's tough to reach. Let's actually see whether we have some additional units. So 4th Panzer. Can be moved into Kharkiv itself for this turn. Just the fact that they moved there already means that they have significant damage to the panzers, etc. That's a bit unfortunate. But at least I got them there. I'm also inclined to send the 5th Light Division. Our Group North, I don't think it's necessary there. I'm gonna send that 5th Light Division over to Kharkov. Well, I guess this is the only rail line that will take them for now. Feels kind of weird that they left Staryaskol empty there. I'm also not feeling that bad capturing it. Oof. Okay, well, let's take this out. And move it to Sumi for now. I mean, for them to be at 20%, it doesn't really contribute anything at all, I would wager. These guys are quite powerful. I think that's a Slovakian mobile unit will be able to fend on its own. And what that means is I actually feel like not necessarily that I can move 16th Panzer, but I actually think I can combine it at this point and get them back into that line. It also means that I think I can pull off the 1st Hungarian. And switch it up for this. That puts them to 4. And I'm gonna then pull the weakest out, 75th, and they don't seem to be able to move anywhere. Let's get that 75th to Volchansk. Yeah. Like I said, I'm using this as a sort of a strong point. I do have another infantry ready to go now. Happy about that. Can I move you in here? I cannot. One other thing that I feel like I need to do is get units from that Panzer division out. I don't think it's beneficial to have these guys out in the open, and I could probably get them to consolidate at Kursk for now. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, they're at 8,000. It's just no good. And both of these are also very weak. So ideally I will pull those off of the line. What do I have here? 13th Panzer, but they cannot go anywhere for this turn. Once again, I feel then I'm gonna rely on this becoming a little bit more of like strong points. To pull off my defense in these areas. I could get this to 10. But in all honesty, I wanna... No, they only retreated. That's a bummer. Let's get the 137th out to refit. I can also not get any unit in here. Except for these. And it's probably for the best that I do. So at least I have 3 infantry divisions there then. We'll see how they hold. Probably not too well. But I suppose it's better than nothing. Start as the 55th. Let's take you out. Put you under the 55th. Okay. There we go. That ultimately still doesn't actually solve my problems there, but I just need to hold out for a little while longer. And see that we get there. So this is tricky. I can't attack the cavalry except with the Panzer Division. I think Ernst Hell, yes, 3. There are probably no really good. Oh, you have 5 mech. Okay, so I need to put them on the Wilhelm Stimmermann. 9th. Okay, let's remove the 92nd. I'm under the OKH. And put 13th Panzer under the 9th Corps. Oop. And oh no, they also cannot push. Well, they I guess what I can do here, as a 7 strength, they're relatively powerful. And the same for these panzers at 6. Let's get you back. Refit. And they're at 6 now, so let's get you under the 9th too. Sensk was actually given up only July 22nd, but that's okay. All right. that Fiasma. The let's actually move 17th Panzer into Kaluga and man, that's 14th Motorized Corps. Let's just have them hold there. Get yeah, there's no way I'm moving these. Also, I'll just let 25th recover there for the moment. Let's just move you into Mozhaisk. All right. What I'm gonna do here is I should not have put them in there. Actually, I should have pulled back with those guys. Because, well, first of all, I think it will allow me to consolidate a little bit. Get 6th Panzer on the refit. I mean, this region is altogether too dangerous to hold like this, I think. So I'll just let them kind of like grab that hex. I cannot beat these guys. I don't have the forces to do so, especially with, you know, my units consolidating, things like that. Both of these should be capable of moving back, though. When did the Germans give that up? January 2nd. They'll most certainly rout the Netherlands SS. Yeah, they can't merge or anything. We'll see. Maybe they'll just retreat. But I certainly do think that making a move into place is a good idea there. And at the same time, Maximilian Schwander. Okay. 22nd Panzer Division, they have no data. But let's move them. And for the moment, let's also move the HQ down south. That's it for the reinforcements as well. We'll have to see how this turn goes. Let's take a quick look at D. Additional areas. Western Europe is okay. Norway, am I getting reinforcements towards Norway? This is turn 34, so I got turn 35. Italy, there's a static division going to Norway, so Norway should be fine. Finland is fine. Garrison is fine. North Africa is good. Italy bad. So nothing is going to Italy at the moment. How much do I need there? 4.2. So I think a Panzer division there would already fix the problem. Let's send those to the map. Super down for a 90 is fine. Send them to the map. Security unit, eh? Well, in terms of bulk on Sarasa, I have slightly too much. But I can't really solve the problem. Oh, actually, I can. Because I have 452. And in Italy, I need 4.2. 0.7. And then funny that they have motorcycle squads in an air landing division. I'm not gonna say anything about that. .4. Let's send the Army Light Flag Battalion to Italy. Why not? Not gonna send either of those panzer divisions. I have a lot of these replacement units, but there's no sense in sending them out now during these awful storms. Let's just I've really been thinking whether it's better to get them into Bologu, but I really don't think so. I would certainly need additional reinforcements now on this side, now that I've broken it. They're pretty much close to nothing, but still. This is the only... good defensive area. This is weird though, why isn't this mine? I guess I must not have taken it back. Really not sure, actually. Sure, Bataisk, that's near Rostov. Nothing from the Soviets here either. Yeah, so they did go for that again. And that. Of course, I already knew that that wasn't really the problem. Seems like despite my retreats there, they were still able to get that. Unfortunate indeed. surprised they have also such good movement. Now, despite me thinking it might actually be better to retreat, I actually do like to try and hold on to as much territory as possible, just for, you know, I guess historical flavor, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's far more interesting to do it like that, to, like, because that kind of territory there, I don't want to say it's useless, but I could probably give up more, but I don't think that's... Ooh. Okay. Completely, Gee. Might see a breakthrough there soon. They're really ramping up their attacks in this area. This does not look good, by the way. They held on many Italian units. Ooh, wow. Many Italian units probably suffering there as well. Yeah, we have blizzard around that entire area in here now too. I have to say that in terms of weather, the winter has not been favorable for me. I don't know how much worse you can do, but we've been having blizzards pretty much all over the front everywhere. All the time. They got pretty far. Well, this is why I put all those units at Torjok there, to hold the line. I just hope they won't be able to bypass it. Here too, this makeshift kind of defense is obviously not really ideal, but for the moment this is the best I got. I might be able to push them back and then retreat a little bit towards Kursk, taking probably like moving back one hex in most of those locations there. Definitely something worth considering, I think. It's been a while since I took a look at the losses too, so I'll probably go and do that as well in the next episode. Since once again I'm playing quite long for this turn, which is fine, but I just kind of want to go through a turn an episode. Okay. I'm also starting to run very low on ammunition, I believe, in most cases. Wow. If they go after me from that side now too, I don't think I'd be able to hold that but at least I'd be able to push back or to get into Voroshilовgrad and hold from there. Definitely not good. I still wouldn't say that there are any extremely dangerous breakthroughs, although I would say that the situation in the north is concerning. They've been putting so many attacks onto that. It's a lot, really. I do feel that, you know, the promise of spring is starting to give me some slight hope. Even though February 15th is, you know, it doesn't seem exactly close. I do think that this 3 fortification hex out here is much too precious to abandon for no reason as well. They got a second unit in there. The fact that there's a level 2 and level 2 fortifications there too, that's really the thing that is holding Zukinishki together. Grab empty axes and build assault fronts does seem like it is going to be the end for now. Alright, survived another turn. Once again, no major points taken. But, I mean, the situation at Kalinin is deteriorating by the day. Well, in many locations it's deteriorating by the day. but we'll see. Next turn will be February 22nd. As well. Like, ideally they will not cut the Zukunishki or Borian-Zukunishki-Kaluga rail line. That's a very important line to have. If they break that, I'm basically forced to use the Bryansk-Kirov line. Not amazing. Anyway, there are some things that I will read in the next episode. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And oh wow, what? Oh wow, yes, indeed. Because I don't know whether this is, yeah, this is snowfall. So the next turn there is no blizzard. Alright, that should already help some, hopefully. You can see now that, at least also for most of the Caucasus, it's starting to turn mostly into, it's not mud yet, but the snow is slowly disappearing. So like I said, each additional turn is giving me a little bit of hope. It seems like a bunch of reinforcements went into Leningrad. Nice. That should help too. Either way, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, and bye-bye.